And so, on the chronological timeline,
Mhm.
when would you have families begin to start thinking about strategizing for college applications?
Right. For it's gonna usually be 10th grade at the latest.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And what are the activities that they're doing in the 10th grade, for example?
Wow, they're starting to build their application portfolio. So, what's going to be submitted in their applications? Some families come as early as ninth grade, and what we're doing is grade year specific. And so, for ninth and 10th grade, a lot of it is around mindset, just as you talk
Is that
about.
right?
Yeah, it's mindset of not only the teen, but the parents as well.
Uh,
Because for the parents,
oh,
it's letting go and letting their teen own the process. For the teens, it's really confronting and knowing what's their why for college and looking at what are their values and giving them that opportunity to under- understand more about who they are and what interests them. And
mhm.
sometimes that time to reflect and really think about those things just doesn't happen without, some assistance and also making space for it to happen.
Well, it probably doesn't happen because, especially in some circles, it's Ivy League or nothing, right? I mean,
Right.
the more fancy brand name your school, the better you are as a parent.
Right.
And so there's really almost no thought given to, is this the right school for my student?
That is so true. And we want to make sure that it's centered on what's a fit for my student and who my
Yeah.
student is and what's going to support them in developing their confidence as they are making those decisions around those school choices.
Can you say more about inviting the parents to let go of the process? I felt myself go, wait, what? No,
Yes.
because I've got one shot to do this right. I got to make sure to overmanage this project, and my 14-year-old can't do it better than me. Say more about that.
Yes, I think we all feel that way as parents, but so many occasions, our kids just hear things differently from us as parents than they do from a third party. And so what we're doing is allowing the parent to trust their team,
Yeah.
essentially. Because if you're doing it for her, I guarantee you it's not going to be quite what may be the best for her. Because you're, in many ways, when you're doing it for her, Hillary, you're doing it as you would do it for yourself, but not necessarily for her, if that makes sense to you. And so, as parents, we're thinking, yeah, we got this. It's our process. We are doing this. And it's like, no, it's really your teen's journey. And some of the times, we do a combination of both the individual and family meetings so that
Uh-huh.
parents can still be a part of it, but they're not controlling it or, really taking away that responsibility for their teen in terms of being accountable, becoming independent, and really learning how to self advocate. And they can't learn that if you're doing it for them. And so
Mm,
that's what I mean in terms of the letting go. Because sometimes as parents, we're afraid. We don't want them to be hurt. We don't want them to feel quote unquote rejected. And so we may take it away from them. But what I've seen when parents do that is the student becomes resentful.
mhm.
And it's easy to say, I don't want to be at this college because I didn't choose to come here, you
Right.
know? And we really don't want that. And so rather than parents, always feeling that they have to nag their teen to even get them to talk about college or to nag them to do the things that they think they should be doing, we take that away and talk about it and give them the ownership of the process